Hi there and welcome back. So today what we'll do is married or divorced. Obviously I'm an expert in marriage, having 5 of them myself. So I know when they're going to go bad. So what we'll do is we'll just get straight into it. This is a cut video. Obviously we've been doing a bit of Jubilee the past couple of weeks, so I thought we'd go into the cut this week and try something a bit different.
Hello.
Hello.
Will you introduce yourself?
My name is Amr.
I'm Yuridi.
Today you're going to be guessing if pairs of people are married or divorced. Are you two married?
Yes.
Well, I was about to pause it and be like, I'll let me guess if these two are married, and I was going to say yes, but I also thought they could look like brothers or sisters.
Been married for 10 months.
Have you ever been married?
I have.
And did that marriage end in divorce?
Yes, it sure did.
How do you feel about divorce?
I know we're gonna be talking to a bunch of divorced people, so I feel bad, but I just view divorce as kind of like a screw up. You know, it's just you don't want it to happen.
So obviously I do agree with him, the full divorce thing. I feel like divorce is not a screw up, but I feel like it's you don't want it to happen, obviously. But I also think sometimes it's for the best. We'll probably see a couple of these couples that you maybe go, nah, they should have been divorced, they shouldn't have been together, or stuff like that. I just think the worst thing is if you get divorced and then you start talking bad about them. I don't believe you should do that.
I'm going to bring the first pair in. Are you nervous at all?
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Hi. I feel like how
Right, before we even start off, I'm thinking, there is a screen this side, that's why I'm looking this way. I think they're still currently married.
Well, she's hot. Thanks.
You don't think I'm attractive?
That sounds like something a divorced guy would say.
You are his type, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out.
That's a really weird thing to point out if they were together, or maybe they're just a healthy couple. So it's a very hard thing to guess because I'm not that good at guessing stuff like this. But I think I'm going to stick at married.
Yeah, just give me a quick kiss.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's good, guy.
She wasn't happy about that. So it's that, or she maybe just doesn't like public affection.
Give me a few things that if you got married or are still married that you love about her.
You're really hot.
Thanks.
Okay, and how about things about him? They're divorced.
Yeah, I'm changing my answers to divorce because I think it's maybe a recent divorce, it kind of seems.
I think they're married.
Yes.
I think there's just chemistry, and they smiled a lot when they were telling how they met each other.
I think I'm gonna go with divorced. Am I correct?
No.
No.
That's bad. Okay.
It could have been the public affection thing. She maybe just doesn't like public affection.
Hello guys, how are you?
Hey. How are you?
Okay, so
Divorced. That's my answer.
You guys look like you guys have really good sex. Are you guys the best you've ever had with each other?
I would say equal to the best.
Is it top 5? I mean, give me
It's a very awkward question to ask someone. Obviously, she's trying to gauge and stuff like that. But what she's asking is just a very awkward thing to ask a couple.
Like a lovely third alternate.
How did y'all meet?
We met in Vegas
Okay.
at a club. We both lived here. Didn't know each other existed.
He was sort of biblically seeing someone I was with in my friend group, and they left from the dance floor. My friend did, and I swooped in because I was blackout drunk.
He does look very uncomfortable, to be fair, but I don't know if it's maybe just he's not comfortable in camera, because I'm the same as well if I'm standing full body, because obviously I fidget a lot underneath the camera. So I think he's maybe the same, but I don't know if it has anything to do with the marriage or not. See, this is a confusing thing. I think the freshly divorced idea is probably up there.
I'm gonna say they're divorced. They're not each other's favorite when it comes to sex. Am I right? Yes!
What made y'all separate?
We just grew up and grew apart.
Yeah, we got
That was
married
really
pretty young. We were 23 and 24.
That is quite young for a marriage. Obviously divorcing as well, but that's quite young for a marriage. But I would also say it's not at the same time. I'm not getting married at that age. I'm waiting until I'm a lot older. I think when it comes to marriage, why rush it if you're planning on doing it anyway, if that makes sense? But I suppose you could also use the opposite, if you're planning to spend the rest of your life with someone, marry them, because basically it's going to happen anyway.
do you set each other up with dates?
I've tried.
She's a great wing person.
Okay. Is it weird setting him up with someone?
One of my first dates, she walked into the restaurant and the only table available was right next to us.
Okay.
And so we wound up just all
And you
of us
like tell the
having a
date, like, oh, it's
conversation.
my ex.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they hit it off and we just chatted the whole time.
Yeah.
That does seem very healthy, which I like. I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, obviously, unless it's like cheating or stuff like that, it should be like healthy. Obviously, I understand as well, maybe just being like, I never want to see them again, but I think the right thing is just to be like, oh, I don't really want to see you again, I'm done, but I'm happy, if that makes sense.
Hello, hello. Looking at them, they look
Married.
What do you guys do for work?
We both work for school districts.
I'm also a comedian.
Do you have any jokes for us?
He'd never been with a big woman before when he met me, and he looked at me like I was a unicycle.
Okay.
You know, like he knew he wanted to ride it, he just wasn't quite sure how.
I bet that's really hard as a comedian. Like even if you're like the funniest comedian in the world, I bet it's really hard if someone asks you like to say a joke just on the fly, unless she's maybe just had it that much that she's maybe just like getting used to it now.
Can you guys hold hands for me? Okay, it's not this.
I think they are married. I just don't think they're not affectionate, but like affectionate's the right word. I don't think they're like that affectionate, maybe, because that is marriages. All marriages look different.
This.
What is the difference?
Well, it's just this. It's more connected. You're physically touching all inside his fingers.
Well,
This, you can like just go, ah!
I know, but he is kind of sweaty right now.
Okay.
and I have arthritis, so.
That's the excuse. They're divorced. Okay. The hand holding.
Obviously, it'd have been a bit longer, but she just kind of looked at them like, nah, divorced. She's not even really let them like speak or anything like that.
You should see us have sex.
I think they're together. They do hit the unicycle often, and I think they wouldn't have divorced if it was 3 times a week, I think.
You're wrong. We are married.
You are married! Oh my god. How is the sex?
Better than the hand holding for sure.
That's what we like to hear.
I obviously, I'd find that really awkward asking someone how the sex was. That's just a me thing, though. I suppose it's not something I'd ever ask. I understand it's a show and everything. I just would never ask it. It's weird for me.
So, did you like see her and like fall in love at first sight?
Actually, I did. I remember the very first moment I saw her, and instantly I was drawn to her, and I remember that moment.
That's a really nice story. Obviously, it depends if you believe in love at first sight. Obviously, he does because, well, he says he was in love. So, at least it's a nice story.
What activities did you
Married.
like doing with each other?
We did stand up together. I was better than her, so
It's true.
it became a point of contention. However, I did cheat. My first open mic, I proposed to her. Good cheat code for not getting bombed off the stage.
So that's 2 comedians, well, 3 comedians, which is weird that they have so many. I'm presuming that maybe wherever they're filming this is a high comedian turnaround or whatever.
You guys look like you're about to kiss. Can you guys kiss?
Yeah.
Can you just name one thing you hate about each other?
It's like the last couple that was it him that asked to kiss? I think it's weird asking someone to kiss, but at least they were more. I felt like they were more normal about it, and even if they're divorced, I think it was a healthy divorce then.
As soon as they walked in, I got like heavy, like really good friends vibes. Not good along enough that y'all want to be married, but maybe like really good friends.
You guys are divorced?
We are divorced.
What happened with the kiss? Because I felt it.
We've always had good chemistry.
So there you go. Yeah, they're saying they've got good chemistry. Like sometimes that is a thing. Divorced, but still like happy. Well, obviously they're happy enough if they're on this as well.
Of course.
We divorced in 2018. I think when we were both ready to come out as queer, we didn't need our protection person. Like, we got together pretending to be straight people. Kat is trans, and she wasn't when we met, and it made sense for us to not be married anymore.
There you go, that's very healthy. They've explained why they divorced and why they both agreed it was the right option. Well, maybe not both. I don't know, I feel that was a very healthy relationship in general.
Well, they look like a good couple.
Married. That look she gave him, I think married.
What's y'all's favorite memory together?
Probably the day I met her.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What happened?
I told her that I saw her.
I see you.
I sense a very good chemistry.
Yeah.
Touch her butt. He did a grab. It wasn't just like.
To be fair, maybe they're divorced and he's thinking, I'll get a wee grab in there. So you never know. Maybe he's just thinking, oh, do you know what? May as well. I'm not going to get to do this again.
I believe divorced, they may seem like the type that like something goes bad, quick divorce, you know? Just because if you do it 3 times, like you're probably not sticking, you know, like you're like, anything goes wrong, we move on. Am I right? No, you're together still? Okay.
I was right, married. I think, to be fair, I think he sees a very unhealthy thing with divorce. So I don't know if he maybe needs a wee bit of like, I don't know, reading about it, like meeting people that are divorced a bit more, because I don't know, he kind of seems like he's like, oh, when people are divorced, they just go for divorce easier, and I don't think that's the case, because I think it's possibly the opposite. I think people that do get divorced, maybe go, if they get married again, they maybe go, don't really want divorced again, so.
How long have you guys been married?
3.5 months.
Wow, okay. That's crazy. Well, hopefully this one lasts.
Yeah.
This marriage will last forever.
Okay.
Do you guys have any kids?
Brooke, who is Cindy's daughter, asked me if I would adopt her.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you